Donald Trump hero. He's our last hope. I'm going to expand on this. Donald Trump is the last hope of Western civilization. He can't stop the decay, but he can slow it down. If he doesn't win, it's over. If Trump doesn't win, he is done. It is over game. Because the circumstances around him not winning are going to be insane.
And I'm very close to the Trump family. I know them well, and I spoke to Barron after the incident, and I look forward to, once I am free, being Donald Trump in person and reminding him that he's a bulletproof badass.
You traveled to the States to meet Donald Trump Jr., is that correct?
I was defending Trump, as you do. He's a fucking G.
Yep.
And then Trump Jr. just liked one of my tweets. I followed him, he followed me back. I DM'd him and said, you guys are literally the heroes of the West. I live in Western Europe where it's finished. You guys are the last hope we got. I would absolutely love for a picture. And he said, come Trump Tower then. That was it. I was like, all right, I booked the first class ticket. Bang, I was there. Guy is cool. He is a cool guy. He is complete. He made me a coffee. Don't let the president's son, he made me a coffee. Like, he's a cool dude.
Police in Romania are questioning Andrew Tate, the controversial social media figure, after raiding his home earlier today as part of an investigation into alleged crimes, including sex with a minor and money laundering. Andrew Tate denies the allegations. A self-described misogynist, he's known for his online content promoting his version of a masculine lifestyle. He's already awaiting trial on charges of rape and human trafficking, which he also denies. Here's our Eastern Europe correspondent, Sarah Rainsford.
Escorted by armed police, Andrew Tate, the notorious internet influencer, was taken in for questioning today.
What I've done wrong, who knows? But it's certainly wrong.
Surrounded by cameras and protesting his innocence all the way. It followed this early morning raid on the home he shares with his brother in Bucharest. Police had to scale the walls to get in. The Tates had installed steel doors to make life harder. 3 other properties were raided and searched for 10 hours. The man, who has a massive online following, a self-proclaimed misogynist, is already awaiting trial here in Romania, charged with human trafficking and rape. Now, prosecutors have announced a new investigation, including into sex with a minor and trafficking underage persons.
Tristan Tate looks absolutely shook compared to the first time they were arrested, where he seemed less fazed than Andrew. The guy's got post-war eyes trying to process how doomed they are. Obviously, if any of this happened in Britain, it's weird the 4-year investigation didn't find this earlier. But Romania's consent laws are 16 for intercourse, so allegedly this could lead to seriously hefty sentencing.
I've done nothing but say fantastic things about Romania endlessly. That the mothers of our children are somehow human trafficked.
Tristan's face and Andrew going full Kanye is probably indicative that their lawyer has advised them this time Dicot has a ton more evidence than before.
You have to remember, I'm not saying he's guilty because they found him guilty. I'm saying he's guilty because he self-snitched.
He said it.
I think the one that really matters to people is the fact that they're being alleged to have trafficked underage people. Don't ask me, just watch them talk.
2 girls have claimed Andrew Tate approached them on social media when they still attended school.
PhD is a pimp and hose degree. So the recruitment process is, you message them on Instagram.
I was contacted by Andrew Tate, the older of the Tate brothers, 3 years ago when I was just 16.
Daria was 16 when she says she received a private message on Instagram 2 years ago from Andrew Tate's account.
I asked around to my other friends and my classmates, who were also 15, 16 at the time, and a couple of them also told me they received messages. It was a pretty well-known fact that he had kind of a network of young girls.
You actually have to downplay your relationship with the girl of 6 years, which is difficult. And I only get away with that because the girl of 6 years plays along. So Vivian's been with me 6 years. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything. When I bring on new girls, I usually pair them with Vivian. Because Vivian's younger. Melissa's like 28. Vivian's like 21.
You do the math.
I don't want to.
You do the math.
I don't want to.
She was basically 14, 15 when they got into a relationship. That means when did he start talking to her?
When she was 14.
Or earlier.
There's one girl called April Baker. So listen, I'm me, doing my thing, right? Bad boy. I'm about 21. And there's young ting on Facebook, you know.
Stop talking like that. You're not black.
I am as black as they come. You don't hear my singing voice?
You're not. You can't sing.
Little sexy, little fat ass. April Baker.
That was her name.
That was her name. And I was like, you're hot. So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck. So it was never so much about out there picking up girls. It was actually something else. It was more about the psychology of things. And I was saying, look, I'm a theorist. Here's the theory. Yeah. That's fine. And he's managed to be quite successful just doing that. If he were to start lying and saying, I'm fucking all these 16-year-old women or 18-year-old women, whatever the law is in America. 18?
It's 18 usually. You get married at 16. I think.
All right, in Romania it's 16, sorry. Yeah. So if I'm fucking all these 18-year-old women.
Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. I loved how much you hated it. Turned me on. Why am I like that? Why?
Whilst we were having sex, he put his hand on my throat and strangled me until I lost consciousness. But he was still having sex with me when I kind of came back around again.
I am one of the most dangerous men on this planet. Sometimes you forget exactly how lucky you were to get by me. Would you rather me pin you down and make you do things you didn't like, or would you rather you didn't like that I was thinking I can do whatever I want to? That's what it is. I'm the smartest person on this planet.
And then the next day, one of the whites of my eyes had gone completely red. Apparently, that's kind of common in domestic abuse cases where there's a lack of oxygen in your brain. Your blood vessels start bursting to kind of try and get the oxygen there.
Are you seriously so offended I strangled you a little bit? You didn't pass out.
But he kind of kept saying, I own you, you belong to me, threatening to kill me.
Chill the out. Jesus Christ, I thought you were cool.
They didn't teach you in self-defense? Here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me trying to resist, and I just and then I grab you by your neck again. Then what the fuck are you gonna do when your face is collapsed and your fucking cheekbone's broken? You ain't gonna do shit but cry. I guarantee I changed the way you look at sex forever. You're gonna be fucking crying. I won't cry. I bet you cry, bitch. I bet you fucking cry. You're saying I wouldn't cry. You're challenging me to a fight. You're saying I can't hurt you. You're out of your fucking mind? I don't even have to fuck you. Forget the sex part. That's a distraction. My dick can stay in my pants. I'll just start beating the shit out of you. How about that? We walk in the bedroom. I start kicking your ass. No sex. No sex involved. But you cry then. I perfected this in pimp school. When I got my PhD, we had to practice if a girl comes at you. You cheater, you're cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch! Her panties get wet. The machete's on the floor, her panties are all wet. And you go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex. These are the basic moves of pimping. You know, you said it looks like I'm in a teenage girl's bedroom.
Yeah.
To some people, that would be an insult, but to me, I find that quite flattering, to be honest. Muslims have the best frame on earth.
Crazy.
I want this.
Yeah.
And this is my society, and they're coming along telling me they're going to blow this up and take this away from me. No, I want a virgin wife at 16 who's going to obey me. That's what I want. Life for a man is harder than life for a woman. We need to have a lot of shit to be an important man. To be a woman, you need makeup. If you're truly beautiful, you don't need anything else. I've been on boats in Dubai with 19-year-old Moldovan girls. The guy who got that boat needed $100 million. That bitch, makeup. Same boat. That's how hard it is.
What do you matter about woman? First is why. Why? Beaten with what? With what?
Your hands.
A belt because you're a jerk. Show me the bruises. 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby. Oh, poor thing. I have an idea. You know what my idea is? You want to know what my idea is? That's right, lock the door, you knew I was going to beat the out of you. If you behaved, I wouldn't have to hit you, would I? You don't. Get out. You can't stay in there forever.
And I agree with everything you just said. And I think that your anger is the same that President Trump has for our country. And the time is now for us to stop being wimps.